What's up, guys? This is Damian from Master of One Marketing. I wanted to go through how exactly I create content with ChatGPT. This is a chance for you to kind of see the process that's going to be in the blog that you're going to see right now. So I'm just going to go through some basic things. If you read the blog, basically I recorded all of this onto an iPhone, uploaded it in Otter, and then I'm going to take that transcript and then put it into ChatGPT. So I'm going to go through those steps kind of quickly, maybe talk a little bit throughout, just in case you didn't read the blog, which it happens. I get it. All right. So jumping right in, wherever that transcript pops up, I go to the transcript. I hit my three dots. I go to export. It's going to ask me to export it to a TXT file. I can do that, or I can just Control C all of this. So I'll hit Control C, and then I'm going to go into ChatGPT, and this is relatively simple. All I'm going to say is, we'll get the gist of what I'm saying here. So it's going to go ahead, take a look at what I have, and it's going to clean it up. It's going to turn it into actual content that you can read. So everything that I recorded today, it's going to break that down, and it's doing that now. So there will be some things that it will correct. It tends to fix some of that grammar like I asked it to. It is going to maybe take out cuss words. So if you have cuss words in there, you might want to rethink that. And I basically just kind of let it do its thing there. There are occasions where this thing can kind of choke. It'll stop doing it, especially if it's really long content. So you want to be mindful of that as well. And again, it's just kind of doing exactly what I said. As I'm reading it, I can tell that this is me. This is very important for tone of voice if you want to make sure that your brand sounds like you. So that is the end of it. And now it is all kind of written out in one coherent way. So I'll take that and I'll copy it, and I will use another GPT here, and I'll show it here in a second. It's called Write For Me. That's the one that I like to use the most. So I got Write For Me up, and I'll do the same thing. I'll just say, please take the following content and turn it into a blog. Do not change tone of voice. Paste that in nice and clean, and it's going to go ahead and write that out for me. So again, this may take a little bit of time. I might fast forward through this, through the magic of editing here in a minute, but I have it do all of these points for me. I will double check it side by side with what was written previously to make sure that nothing there is outside of what I said. Now, another important step is you want to run it through an AI checker. And the reason is it's going to clean up what you said. It's going to keep a lot of that authenticity, but sometimes the GPT will make choices with your content to make it sound like stuff that already exists or it already knows about, even though I told it not to do that. So I like to use this 0GPT here. It tends to be really easy. I'm going to copy that and then bring that over. And these things rarely ever pass, which is kind of funny. So it says this is 69%. And I'm already looking at this. And this is how I wrote it. Definitely there are some liberties that it took with my content, but this isn't far out of the reach of what was actually said. So I'm taking a look at this and I'm like, wow, it says that I am 69% computer just as a person. So let's take the original and see what it thought of it. Probably say 0%, which would be funny. So it says human written, about 13%. Even see, this is directly from the transcript of what I said, overlaying this with what we've seen before. A lot of these are in the same places. So even though everything that I said was there, it still thinks that I am 13% computer. Now, the good news is just like with all the GPTs, they make a GPT for that as well. Me personally, I like to use this Humanize AI. There is a paid one also, but now I can take my creating authentic content, copy that over, go to Humanize AI. I can drop that in here, and now it is going to rewrite that. So again, this is going to take a little bit of time, but what I found here is that it will take some liberties with your writing as well. All right, it took a few minutes, but it did get it done. It rewrote it again. I just got done reading through it, through the magic of editing. You didn't see that, but I did take a look at it. And now, when I run it through the AI detector again, it said that it was at 13 when it was me completely. Let's see what it says now. And now it's at 3.19. So definitely good to go ahead and use it. I love that it's always like these last sentences that it picks up on. But now I can go ahead and take this content and use it for my page. Now, since we're here, we'll go ahead and talk about some things that will help you do this a little bit quicker. When you copy and paste things from ChatGPT, it tends to put stuff in there. This is probably really simple for the people who already know it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I like to get rid of all of these. So I'll control find. I will look for all of these number signs it loves to put in, followed by a space. I'm going to find and replace all of those. I'm also going to look if there's anything else crazy that it keeps. Likes to keep asterisks and things like that. Once I have that, Control A, I'm going to copy, come over to my add a new post, paste that in, and now I have all of my content ready to publish this week. By the time you guys see this, I will have this video on here as well, along with the original transcript. As you can see, only took a few minutes. I think the recording for my voice was about 9, so about 20 minutes total, and you have yourself a nice piece of content that you could throw up on the site. You know what? I'll give you one more thing. You can go here to ChatGPT, and we are going to ask it, please give me an accommodating image for this blog. Sure that's blog sized. Very important that you say that, otherwise it'll do a square. Make sure that it's blog sized. Ooh, blog sized. I'd like it to show a human correcting a robot's blog. Please do in the style of, let's do Pixar. Everybody loves to do Pixar. Let's do Pixar. It said that it wouldn't do Pixar, which is fine. It will do that sometimes. Sometimes it'll just do Pixar and it won't have any questions. And then sometimes it's like, I don't like this at all. I love that the person looks human as well, or doesn't look human. Make the human look more human, please. And I'll show you a couple of quick tips that I like to do as well whenever I do something like this. So reviewing our blog. Oh, that's cute. So I just hit copy image. I will pop over to my post, find the first line. As soon as I get that line, I tend to just Control V it. It's going to pop my image in there. Sometimes it puts it below where I want it. Big tip here, unlink it and center it. There you go. Blog written. Image for LinkedIn. Hell, I'll take you through the rest of the process. Give me a post for LinkedIn that will entice people to come read this blog. Please use tone of voice to do so. Give me emojis and stuff, I bet. Yep, right, there you go. And then again, I would read over this, make any appropriate changes that you need to, and you're all set. That's it.